First of all, a few minutes after the race, how do you feel? Because the crash was really bad to watch.
Yeah, I think the consequences will be uncomfortable shower, uncomfortable sleeping, changing sheets probably. Just cycling life. But I'm happy that I finished.
Was that a slippery turn? Because to watch it didn't look like a very dangerous turn, or you made a mistake? What happened?
No, there is a bit smoother asphalt, but I know this road very well because I race a lot of times here. I train a lot of times here, and it just feels like home on these roads. But even at home, you crash sometimes, and you misjudge a little bit the corner, the speed, and it was just too fast. Yeah.
So you didn't panic at all. You immediately changed the bike, stood up. Your reaction was like if nothing happened.
Yeah, I start to think about how to finish it off this race because in my head was that I tried to attack the group on this climb Pinzuto there, but I was find myself on the back foot, so I had to catch Tom, and then I was thinking about if I can still do my effort on the next lap on this climb. So this year was good that it was 2 times laps.
I saw your reaction after the finish. You was extremely happy, of course, but you had the feeling you were doubtful you couldn't win today because of the crash, so it was even a bigger relief afterwards, or not?
Yeah, I was pretty confident before the crash. Yeah, I was really comfortable, the legs were good, the team was phenomenal, and it was just so beautiful to ride until that point that I crashed. And then of course you start to doubt a bit because the crash can you can break something, you can the body can just takes a bit of a toll, and you can feel very bad immediately, but sometimes it's with the adrenaline you try to overcome it, and today was still enough of adrenaline to finish it off.
One word on team, amazing job for you, and podium at the finish, this is amazing.
Yeah, to have Tim as a rider, as a friend is something I really appreciate in my life, and was the whole team was incredible, and team in the end, Team Valens, to finish on podium is just amazing, and I hope he's also happy like I am for him.
Thanks.
What did you think of Tom today? Because did he catch you off guard with that attack on Santa Maria going first? Were you ready to go? And then tell us a little bit about what the conversation was there on the finish line when you saw him.
He's really good. He's super shape. Seems like he's enjoying this year on the bike, and he's dancing around on the pedals and having good shape. But we were riding really hard on Santa Maria. We had a plan to ride it off with a few guys out of the sector, and Tom attacked, which reduced the bunch, and then it was a little bit too short to climb to do a counter attack to go solo. So I was go with him, and I was thinking to attack the next Pinzuto climb, but then I crashed.
What does this mean for Milan-San Remo? That's next. That left shoulder didn't look good. Your left side doesn't look good. What does this mean for 2 weeks to go?
Luckily San Remo is not tomorrow or the day after. So we'll see it. Second day after the crash is always the worst. But I think I can. I have a good shape now that I can take maybe 3-4 days a bit easier. Try to recover and do a few good trainings for San Remo. I think should be fine. Thanks.
Okay. Congratulations. It's an impressive performance. How much are you satisfied? This morning you said, I want to win. How much are you satisfied with this result?
I'm quite tired, to be honest. And of course, I wanted to try and win. I think I did a good performance, let's be honest. But I came pretty close. I mean, Tadej crash is unfortunate. Like, let's be honest, he gave me a bit more of an opportunity, but he was still too strong in this last attack of his, and yeah, I mean, I'm happy, but at the same time, yeah, of course, disappointed.
But a much different reaction from you when he attacked last year. This year, you said you're closer. You're closing the gap.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think no one else has followed Tadej yet this year. I mean, okay, he's done one race also last year apart from the Tour de France. So yeah, I'm happy. That's a good step. But of course, in the end, he still attacked and rode off. So yeah, it's bittersweet.
What did you think when he crashed? At the beginning, I thought no mercy watching the race, but then I had the feeling that you decided to wait for him.
Yeah, I mean, when he crashed, of course, I carried on. I didn't know what was happening, but then he was back on his bike. He was coming back, so of course I waited. He's a competitor, compatriot, so he's world champion. You respect that. You wait. Regardless of if he's world champion or not. He made a mistake, and this is not how you take advantage in a race. And of course, also it's a long way to go. So I also didn't want to ride that far on my own.
I can feel the bittersweet feeling you have. May I ask you if honestly you have the feeling that you can close this gap?
Hey, if you see the step I made in 1 year compared to last year, then we're definitely going in the right direction. This is I joined this team with a new coach, nutritionist, these things, the basics, doing them as well as possible. In December, so it's 3 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take us inside that Santa Maria section. There you were, I think, with 3 other UAE riders, maybe 4 on your own. It was you that attacked first.
Yeah, I mean, Tadej, was kind of controlling them. He said go. He said go on the second part. He already didn't attack on the first. And also in all the sectors before, I was first rider on Tadej's wheel the whole way. Everyone was actually just staying behind me. It was like I was part of the UAE train actually. So I got a real good ride, and I knew that I was feeling super. I was so comfortable. Guys were coming to me saying, "Oh man, they're riding hard," and I was like, "It's okay." So I thought if I attacked, maybe then it would. Then I'd be, take away the element of surprise, I guess, and it worked. So, yeah.
What's the lesson from this race that we take to San Remo and on to the next classics?
I mean, we go to every race and with Tadej, and everyone asks how you're going to beat Tadej. I gave it a pretty good shot today. Thank you.
I mean, it's been an amazing ride. You were for so long virtually on the podium.
Yeah.
In the end, it didn't work for the podium, but I mean, you must be proud of your performance. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Just hard race. Obviously, I always kept on trying, and the plan was for me to be in front for Kyoto, and then I found myself in that situation with Pogačar and Pidcock, and those guys. It's crazy how fast they can ride, Even just descending, and then obviously Pogačar crashed, and then just like trying to stay on his wheel, just phenomenal. Obviously I made it hard for myself being in the breakaway from the start, but proud of my performance.
But listen, you never give up, because when they dropped you the first time, you managed to come back. So I think also this showed the strength.
I mean, obviously, I feel been feeling pretty strong at the minute. We're trying to win races, race aggressively, and I think we achieved that today. Obviously, I was sort of like the backup option, and then trying to be the support rider, and found myself fighting for my own opportunity, which is nice. And I don't know, I'm a bit emotional, but yeah.
Last question, without today's crash, it probably mixed up things a little bit. You think the result could have been even better?
Probably not, no. I mean, I was on my knees, and then I was just going from group to group, just trying to hang on. Obviously, quite a heavier rider compared to the other people, so that didn't pay. Especially with a course like this, like 4,200 metres climbing. Super tough, but obviously, yeah, I like a bit of gravel, so that keeps the motivation going, and just kept on digging in. And people have punches, people have crashes, you can always come from behind, so yeah, you just never stop believing, really.
Really impressive. Congrats. Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you.
Connor, you're no stranger to gravel racing either. That helped out, or is the legs?
I'm pretty cooked now. I mean, yeah, that's a tough old race. Obviously, one of the hardest, let's say, gravel races there is. Totally different because obviously you've got, like, compared to a normal gravel race, you're just sort of solo, got no teammates to help you and things like that. Whereas today, obviously, there's a team that goes full gas for one rider. So yeah, it's totally different to normal gravel racing, I would say, but it's still super tough. On all the sectors, when you're pushing like a lot of watts, people behind you are pushing the exact same. There's no real draft benefit, so everybody's in for a super hard day.
Once you were ahead, and the group caught you there with Pidcock and Poggy, it seemed like you tried to follow them, maybe too much. You almost followed him to the crash.
Yeah.
What did you see of that? I mean, why did that happen? Poggy just took it wrong, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, even just on all the descents, I was like, whoa, I know Pidcock can descend well. And then Pog, when he's on a mission, he was just descending like, I was just like, bloody hell. And then obviously, he crashed. So it just goes to show, like how much on the limit those guys are when they're attacking this race, and you don't appreciate that until you're in the position where you're on the wheel and you're following them, and then you can really see what these guys are actually doing, and then you can understand why they pull out such an advantage that they do, because the group behind, for sure, they're not taking those risks on those corners, and every second counts, and then obviously when you've got the watts as well on the climb, that adds the seconds to it as well. So yeah, it was just super nice being in that position, just seeing the strength and the skills of those guys.
Thanks.
Cheers.